All right, what is going on, guys? It is your boy CZFX back at it with another video. We are going to be going over my first month profit split with my Forex funds on my 50K account. We are going to be going over a huge trade I took and marked up and caught the same day. So I ended up having my withdrawal that day, and then I also ended up catching this huge 1-to-7 risk reward trade. So it was a very good day Friday, which was yesterday. And I'm going to be going over this trade. I'm going to go over my profit split. I'm going to be going over my first month's experiences, my Forex funds, the customer service, the withdrawal, how fast it was, everything, and show you guys the proof and everything. And let's get straight into it. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is show you guys that I actually did get the withdrawal. So here was the email that I got. I got the email once I requested, and I made roughly 6% on my account. I could have caught a really good trade, which was a trade prior the day before. I marked up a 1-to-8, I believe, the day prior. So if we go on the charts, it was this trade, right? Was it the day before? It might have been the day before yesterday. So yeah, it was the day before yesterday. I didn't trade for the last couple of days on the account, but because I didn't want to risk, what I'm saying, losing any profit. But I ended up marking up this 1-to-8 risk reward right here. It was basically, the trade was like this. I marked it up from this high to this low, fib entry, stop loss, and then price just completely flew. Price ended up going for a total like a 1-to-12, but all the way up to like where I was exiting it, actually my entry was down here. So entry was down there, and this was the actual move right here. But price ended up going like all the way up here for like 1-to-12. I didn't take the trade because I was doing a lot of stuff that day. I was messing with some crypto stuff, and I was just not really paying attention. But yeah, there was a really good trade. But I did catch, and I do have the proof because I marked it up, was this trade right here. And I will be showing you guys the profit. Right now, you guys are seeing like the profit, which is like the proof that I actually did take the trade. This was the first markup. I ended up getting stopped out. That was my fib. And then I re-entered right here, right? I re-entered back because I seen that price still wanted to push up. So what I did was I put my stop loss a little bit lower. When price rejected, I was on the 1-minute time frame, and I entered, and we had a bunch of confirmation that price went to go up. So I took the trade. We had rejection, 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 rejection. We had price breaking out of this counter trend downtrend. Price broke above and retested right into the zone. And we had a shark fin. We had price trading below the 25 RSI, which is like one of the things that I've learned through like Derek Vandelier. I believe his name is Vandelier or something like that. He talks about his like shark fin and stuff like that, RSI, hidden divergence. And it's one of the things I use and implement to get me certain trade setups that are more high probability. And this is a trade I took, caught a 1-to-7 risk reward. I ended up closing out right around here for 1-to-7. I didn't want to close, like the actual markup was all the way up to here, but again, like you don't want to be up 1-to-7 and in price and I'm reversing, and like look what happened. Price ended up only going for, and I say only, but it did go from 1-to-8, and then price reversed all the way back down. Price did come back up from entry, but I mean, you just don't want to be leaving profit on the table from greed. So, for me personally, if I'm up 1-to-7, 9 out of 10 times, I'm just going to take the money and run, instead of, looking for, extra $900 when you're already up 2,000, risking only 300. I mean, I feel like you should take the money, in my personal opinion. And which is amazing because this trade alone, since I did lose my first entry trade, I didn't really, in the day up 1-to-7, when it comes to profit wise, I ended up the day up 1-to-6, but it takes 6 losses for me to go back to break even. Why? Because I just caught this 1-to-7 risk reward. I risked $300 per trade. So with this being said, this is a perfect way to start off the month, start off the 2 weeks. I did request bi-weekly payouts, so they haven't hit me back yet, but hopefully they do, so I can actually get that going on. But yeah, guys, again, so it was, I believe, like the third or fourth day or something like, no, yesterday is when no, on the fourth is when I requested a bi-weekly payout. They hit me up the next day, say it's processing. Once it ended up getting processing, about, I would say 12 hours, 6 hours, something later, I ended up getting this email, which was that they said, I hope you're doing well. Congrats, you qualify for 2,754.34. I have initiated the evaluation live bonus, which is the 112% everything, which is all included into this withdrawal. And literally right after I got this email, like a minute or two later, I ended up getting the Cash App deposit, and that it'll be surely be processed. So they're very smooth, very quick. I did get the withdrawal. I do have the money. Great investment, man. You know, I ended up getting my $300 back that I invested. I ended up getting 112% of that. I ended up getting um two bonuses. I got a 2% bonus for passing phase one. I got a 4% bonus for passing phase two and getting a withdrawal. So, I mean, like, honestly, in my opinion, like, my Forex funds are killing it. You know, they have great spreads, very fast when it comes to customer service. Everything's great, man. I don't have really any complaints. The only complaint I would have is that the back end dashboard is a little outdated, in my opinion. I feel like they could do a lot better. But again, they're a very new company, and I'm sure soon they will be. I did actually hear some rumors about that in a couple weeks to a month. They're going to be updating the dashboard in the back end. So once they do a couple things like that, do a couple tweaks here and there, they're going to be killer, man. They already killer, man. I mean, I personally like them over my FTMO when it comes to just experience. I mean, the 8% profit split, the 12% drawdown. I mean, the fast withdrawals. I mean, I'm sure FTMO's withdrawals are fast, but me personally, I feel like my Forex funds are killing it. I love their community they have on Discord. So if you haven't checked them out on Discord, everything's great, man. So this video, I just want to show you guys that I did get the withdrawal, I did get the profit split, made about 6% or something on the account. And for the next month, this month coming up, I'm already up roughly 4% in the account. So this may be a really good month for me. But maybe a really good 2 weeks because they're doing bi-weekly payout. Well, I request a bi-weekly payout, so I do have to kind of not really look at it as in a month, maybe like in 2 weeks. So who knows? I may make 10% growth in 2 weeks. Who knows? I'm already up, 4% roughly in one day. So we'll see. I did learn a new way to trade, essentially. Not a new way to trade, but I did learn a couple new things in the past couple weeks, past couple days, really, that gave me, well, past week or so, that gave me a better edge when it comes to trading. And I might do a video on that if you guys want to see like how I was able to catch these type of trades and how I was able to prevent certain losses from happening by waiting till certain 4-hour candles are closing and opening when I'm trading with the session, because I'm a session trader. I trade with the session. I don't hold trades past that session because I'm a person who, I wouldn't say I'm a scalper because, I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm a scalper, but I do trade. My average hold time for a trade is 1 to 2 hours to 3 hours, and if not less. This trade right here was like an hour, if not less. And I called it 1 to 7. So I don't really. I would say I'm in between a scalper and a intraday trader, day trader. And I like to hold my trades for 1 or 2 hours. Roughly 2 hours is like the average hold time, and I'm out. I don't want to hold these trades through the next session. I don't want to hold it through this and that. I just want to make the money, and then once I'm off the charts, I don't have to think about the trades. I don't have to think about this and that. I can just go whatever hell I want to do for that day. So that's usually how I like to trade. I have a friend like that who trades like that as well, and that's kind of just our style. But yeah, man, like I got like this, he helped me out. We both kind of back tested and noticed a couple things that we should be doing better, and how we can increase our edge. And one of the things was waiting for that 4 hour to close, whichever session you're trading, whether if you live in New York, East Coast time, the session started at 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., and 9 a.m. to 1 a.m. And that's pretty much the 4 hour intervals, and you want to back test those intervals. Like what I have right here is every 4 hour candle, and pretty much I can see how it is and how its structure is moving. And you can start to kind of get more of a pattern understanding when it comes to market flow and what the market's trying to do once you start to highlight the 4-hour candle and just keep back testing it until you start to see a pattern. And this is for people who trade like me. When you trade a session, like if you trade London session, I highly recommend doing this because it's going to help you out. You won't just wake up at any time you want. You'll start to wake up, okay, the 4-hour candle is about to open up at 1 o'clock, so I'll live in East Coast, so let me be on the charts around 12:30, so or 12:45, so I can get 15 minutes in before that candle starts and kind of get a good understanding what the market's trying to do for that session. And it helps you out a lot. And this type of trade, man, usually this 1 to 7 would have never happened because I'm always in trades so early and I never give myself opportunity to catch these big moves. But recently I have been able to, and that's how I really just took a huge W for this 1 to 7 risk reward. Absolutely amazing trade. And then a couple of days prior, I marked up 1 to 8. Like, it's been a crazy week, guys. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just wanted to up you guys quickly on the fact that I did get a withdrawal. There was the profits proof. I got the money, everything. I'm loving it. Hope you guys check out my Forex funds. Please check out the previous videos on how I'm going about it. Again, I risk 0.5%. If you guys want to see another video on how I pass and how I'm going to be passing more challenges and how I go about it, feel free to comment, you know what I'm saying? And I can do a video exactly how to do it and how I do it. Therefore, I can to sustain these accounts, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just pass. It's about sustainability. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're out.